All right. Hi, guys, and welcome back to Midday Matcha with Livi. Clearly, I am fucking Livi. You guys, we're back. I have a very special guest. Sissy, they can still see you. Like, you're on.
Can we preface, Livi told me I was not going to be on camera.
And
I have had my spray tan on for over 12 hours at this point. I'm melting away. I have not washed it off, and I'm wearing no makeup.
Yeah, and she looks gorgeous. If you're watching the YouTube version, it's a very, like, chill, amazing episode. I can't stop looking in that fucking thing, and that's so toxic, and I have to like stop looking at myself. Yeah, it's really hard. So don't look at the TV.
I don't want to see.
You're like, I actually don't want to see.
I'm good.
No, I didn't really tell her she was gonna be on camera, and then I was like, fuck it, let's just do it. Like, go on camera. Like, that's just kind of the vibe for today's episode. You guys, this is gonna be marking Midday Matcha's 3-year anniversary.
Woo!
So, woo! Okay, so I didn't have anything like exciting planned. Like, in my head, I wanted to do a camcorder moment of me walking down the streets of New York City naked, but that didn't happen. Yeah. So like, there's really nothing in my head planned for that. I feel like Midday Matcha has had so much attention this past year that it's like 3 years, yay, I don't need to make it like the biggest deal in the world.
It's a long time.
3 years is a long.
3 years.
Isn't that weird to think that I was like starting in my Chicago apartment in the closet to like, here we are.
Was it at the 111 or
Dearborn? River North.
They're both in River North.
No,
so which one?
It was the horrible one that I hated.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Could have just said not 111.
Not 111.
Okay.
But yeah, and then to like go to that to 111 to like here in my apartment, and now we're in a studio. Look how gorgeous. So for today's episode, what I wanted you guys to do is I had you guys ask me questions on Instagram. And Sissy's gonna ask me those questions, and yeah, so like I don't really give a fuck about Sissy. Like, I'm not interviewing her. No, for sure. Noted. No, like, she's not the main topic of conversation today. She's just gonna be like asking me the questions. Yeah, which is exciting. Like, you're interviewing me, but like technically you guys are interviewing me. And I didn't tell.
Yeah, I didn't write these questions. Let's preface that.
Yeah, Sissy did not write these. And if you hear us, we're addicted to our little chai lattes that we have. They're really fucking good. Yeah. So go ahead. Sissy's going to start with the questions.
Okay. First one. Is this the first one?
I have no idea what's going to be asked. Yeah.
Okay. First one, how to deal with burnout of friends.
This is a good question because I'm kind of hating all my friends right now.
Period.
Yeah. So to deal with the burnout, like, it's just you don't fuck with them anymore. Oh, okay.
I think so.
Well, like, when I think of burnout, I think of like where I'm at and they're like annoying me right now. So what I would do is like I just like I take my time away, you know? Like, I can think of one specifically right now that is annoying the absolute fuck out of me. What I'm going like,
if you're watching about your friends on this
if you're watching the videos, Sissy's just like, okay, anyways. I just kind of will distance myself a little and just take some time away. I have to do that with one specific friend a lot. You know exactly who I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And we just take our time away. And then when we come back, I'm like, okay, I love you. And then I'm like, fuck, I got to take some more time away. So I think it's totally natural and normal for you to like take time away from your friends. I think that's really a normal thing. Yeah. 100%. So just like, that's how I deal with burnout is I kind of just take some time away from them. And then I'm like, oh, okay. I actually do fuck with you a little bit. Go ahead.
Okay. Good answer. All right. Worst sexual experience.
Worst sexual rape. Okay.
I had a feeling.
You had a feeling it'd be the rape? Well, like, what do you mean by worst? Okay, I'll do one that's not sexual.
I was going to say one, like, excluding rape. I would say, like, one that was just like, what the fuck?
Okay, definitely. Okay, I have two. So definitely my coworker, when I was fucking my coworker, like, it was just like the worst sex ever. I've talked about this many times on the internet. He probably wants me to stop talking about it if I'm being honest. He's like, bitch, shut the fuck up. Like, you've said a million times our sex is horrible. But it was. Like, it just like wasn't good.
Why?
Because it was just quick, like one and done. I call it like one done. And I just like, it was quick, and it just like, when it's that quick, it's kind of like, you know, what am I supposed to do with this? Fuck me for like at least 5 minutes. Yeah. That's the bare minimum. That's all I'm asking. And that's the same thing with the other mans who everyone convinced, the Chicago mans that visited.
Chicago. Oh, yeah.
Remember, I was so pissed because I hadn't been fucked since September. And I was like so pissed. Yeah. And hadn't had good sex in July. Had sex with him. And I was like, what the fuck? You know?
Yeah.
So Sissy on this episode is really funny to me because she's just like, yeah, it's kind of a therapy session for me. Yeah, I was just like, that's not good sex. And I just like wasn't having it. So I feel like when it's just like quick and it's just like, you know, when the sexual chemistry is like not there, like if they're not like dirty talking in my ear, like I don't want it.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's yours?
Oh my God.
Yeah, if you had to pick one.
I can't say it.
Yeah. Who is it?
You're gonna cut this out, right?
Sure.
No, because I actually don't trust you. Because then it's gonna be like, what the fuck?
But who cares?
It was the last guy I hooked up with.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, not good. Do I have to cut that?
No.
No one's not gonna know.
No one's gonna know the last guy I hooked up with. But like when I ran home at 5 a.m.
Yeah.
Anyways, next question. Oh my God, why did I pick so many like sexual ones? How was your first time? I'm so sorry.
Why are you picking these? They love my virginity. You guys love to know all about my virginity. I'll tell you my virginity story.
That's on there too. Oh wait, no, this is the one I just asked. Sorry, I'm like sick at the same time.
What?
Sorry.
So are you asking my virginity?
Yeah. No, how was your first time?
Like not like painful as fuck. I was like, what
Really?
is this? Yeah, yours wasn't painful?
No, like it was, but it wasn't like.
Mine was so painful.
No.
I thought I was like giving birth.
Maybe I'm just a cave.
Yeah, maybe you're just literally the ocean itself. Like, because mine was painful, and mine was February 13th, like at midnight, with my overaged boyfriend. He was 20. I was 16 in my childhood bedroom. You were next door.
Yeah.
And I was
Neighbors.
I was losing my V card while you were probably just watching like Desperate Housewives.
Yeah.
But it like was nothing special. Like I thought it was gonna be such like a magical, amazing moment.
Yeah.
I didn't even get my shit rocked. You know what I mean? Like it wasn't even any.
It was your first time. Did you really want your shit rocked?
No.
No. That sounds terrible.
Yeah, you're right. And then sex was not fun for me for a good like month or two after. Like when I learned how to ride, I was like, this is fun.
Yeah. Like,
what about when was it fun for you? At like what age?
Probably 16, 17.
What age did you lose it?
16, 17.
Okay, anyway.
All right, next question.
Okay, she just started fucking and it was great.
Anyways. Oh, how did your hot girl summer take a turn?
You would ask that.
I know, because I met him today.
Okay, there's a man in my life.
She's in love.
I'm in love.
She's in love. It's annoying.
We call him Green Flag.
Yes.
Because he's a green flag. Sissy met him today for the first time.
Mm-hmm.
What are your honest opinions?
I told you I liked him.
Yeah, she said she liked him.
I don't like any of Livy's. Like,
she hates every single person I talk to.
For a good reason. I have a very good read on people.
Yeah, and she was like, oh, wait, he's like such a vibe. Were you, before you met him, were you kind of like, another fucking loser?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you met him and you were like, wait.
Yeah, you seem cool.
Yeah.
Like normal.
So that's why my hot girl summer took a turn because...
Yeah, boo.
I'm not like wifed up, but I will be soon.
You hang out with him like 4 times a week.
We're
like
so in love. No, he's just like such a good guy. We're vibing really hard. And fuck you cunts that were in my DMs that were like, this is horrible, Livi. Like, fuck you. Like, this is terrible. Yeah. Which you were.
The hater's gonna hate.
The hater's gonna hate. And he read those.
Rightfully so, because like you...
Yeah.
You've had your fair share. I mean, actually not even fair share. All of them.
All of them horrible.
Yeah.
And the thing is with him, like, I didn't even expect anything, you know, like wasn't like, oh my God, this is going to be something. It just like happened so naturally and he fit into my life so well, which is a hard life to fit into. I'm not going to lie. Like this is
a lot of work.
I'm a lot of work, a high maintenance ass bitch. This is a hard life to just waltz on in, you know?
All right.
So that's how my hot girl summer took a turn that's how.
All right. I don't know why I screenshotted this. I think, where's Sissy?
Where's Sissy? Sissy's right here, you guys. They love you. They keep saying you're so gorgeous.
Oh my God. Well, they're going to watch this and be like, what am I looking
If you keep with the self-deprecating humor, I will just shoot you.
I would have like maybe like filled in my eyebrows or something.
I did kind of. She's going to be sick when she sees the thumbnail and it's us like.
I know.
Yeah.
All right. Speaking of, how do you deal with hate comments?
Okay.
Not well.
Not well. And we have actually, I feel like I handled them like a lot better than like most. I didn't like the way I was sitting. Anyways, we have a system. which Sissy, you can't like just fully look at yourself the entire as I'm doing that.
I barely did.
We have a system where I'll get a hate comment, I'll call Sissy, and I say, Sissy, I got this horrible hate comment, and I pretend Sissy's the person that left me the hate comment. Yeah, and I pretend she left me the hate comment, and I just go off. Yep. So wait, let's practice. Like the DM that I got today. That
what did we do last time?
Who did we? What? The hate comment that I got the last. What? Yeah. Oh, and they called me like said I was like 70 million pounds, and and let me tell you, for a woman who's had an eating disorder, there's nothing more triggering than called 70 million pounds.
Yeah.
On my Instagram fucking reel, or even today as I was walking here, someone commented like classless. So let's pretend you're the person that called. She called me classless. Okay. Well, why don't you go fuck yourself? Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's kind of just how we go about it and how I deal with my hate comments. And normally I'm a little bit more aggressive and I'm like, why don't you go fuck yourself? Like choke, die. You know what I mean? But it's just normally that's how I deal because the haters be hating. And even yesterday with like the hate comments, I probably shouldn't have shown them all of them. I showed him everything everyone said.
Okay, speaking of the one that actually was kind of funny.
Which one?
No, it was just like so out of pocket. This is from a while ago. That one picture and they called you Pennywise.
Wasn't this in high school?
No, this was like what? 4 or 5 months ago. It was like a selfie and you. They said, you kind of look like Pennywise.
Yes.
I won't get over that one.
Yes. Remember that one girl? I had one girl in my DM saying that, remember like I had to FaceTime you to listen, for you to listen.
Oh my God,
to the hate voicemails I was getting from this woman that was
about
like,
your hair.
Yeah, she really hated my hair and was like, you're bald, you fat ass loser bitch. Remember that? That was like really aggressive.
Was so out of pocket.
And she was like, I can't wait till your shit gets exposed so I can make like 50 pages exposing you 20 times more.
She kept saying she wanted to expose you or like when you get exposed. Like she's gonna be like replying to everything. I was
like she's so excited for the day I get exposed.
Yeah. Well,
here we are. So that's how I deal with hate. I honestly just call Sissy and I just go off on Sissy.
Yeah.
How do you deal with that mentally?
It's just so tiring a lot. You know,
when
it's either you're calling me crying. Well, you're always calling me crying.
Anyways.
And it's either about, it's like the two things, a man or a hate comment. It's nothing else. Or mom. Yeah.
It's a mom a hate comment or a man.
Yeah.
That's valid. I'll give it to her.
Okay. How to be able to confront hard situations / conversations.
Sissy picked this for a reason.
He said we need to discuss.
As weird as it is, like I would say that I can be a cunt. Yeah. Like I'm a bitch. I will confront anybody, you know? But when it comes to people that I actually need to confront about something that's like a problem,
she won't.
I won't. I get weird about it.
Yeah.
And you were like, you told me, you need to talk about that in therapy. So I like, me and Laura had a session. Yeah. And she was like, okay, why do you think that is? And I was like, I don't know. Because it's like growing up, like I'd call our father a fucking loser. But like I can't ask for someone to do something so simple, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But you can't either.
That was like one time.
That was one time. No, but like, I don't know. So I'm dealing with it better. Honestly, I think it's just like you have to have that like, I don't give a fuck mindset. Kind of like, okay, whatever, it is what it is. Like, I don't give a fuck. Yeah. That's how I've been dealing with confrontation. Normally, I'm like an outspoken ass bitch. And I'm like, da 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 da. But when it like comes to something that's like not even that serious, it's like hard for me.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. 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 Jaden likes Nessa.
Jaden likes Nessa?
Jaden likes Nessa. No. Sissy and I, okay, do you guys know the Call Her Daddy episode where Mads is on there crying, bawling her eyes out, and she goes, Jaden likes Nessa.
We always say
that. I always go, yeah. Jaden likes Nessa. Jaden likes Nessa. Okay.
All right. Oh, this one was out of pocket. I don't know why I screenshotted it. Who is your best ex?
You know I don't have one.
I know, but I was.
You need to speak up. You're so quiet. Anyways.
How am I quiet? You're just fucking yelling.
Anyways.
Like, I don't need to yell for people to hear me.
Okay, my best ex, I quite literally do not have one. Wait, do you remember who I was thinking about the other day? And I was obsessed with him. I can't say his name.
I was going to say something actually out of pocket.
Okay, I'm going to bleep it out. Livi, bleep this part out.
Yes.
He was my favorite ex. We never dated.
We never dated.
We never dated. Not even
living. Is he in New York?
No. I
Where
think
is he?
he's signed to.
I thought he was signed to what?
the-
Patriots?
It was he was with the Giants, and now he's with I don't know. He's gonna be like retired in a year. He's not that good.
Did he play?
Barely.
Ooh.
I feel like when you get traded that much, you're not that good. But he's not my favorite ex, actually. I don't really. Who's your favorite out of my exes? If you had to pick one.
You really only have like 2 or 3.
I know people think I'm a ginormous whore. You had to pick one. Okay, I didn't think we were saying names like that. Why him?
The best of the bunch.
Like best of the bottom of the barrel, to be honest. Like the bottom of the fucking barrel.
Mm-hmm.
That's where I was searching for these men. The bottom of the barrel. Yeah.
Yeah.
Jada likes Nessa.
Do you ever see yourself leaving New York?
Yeah. We talk about this a lot. This is a fight Sissy and I have.
Yeah.
We have a fight because Sissy's works for me now. And eventually she's going. I was actually talking about you last night because Mans was asking me, like, where do you see, like, everything going? And I was like, well, Sissy's going to be, like, my full-time business manager. So when I buy properties and stuff, you'll be, like, managing those.
Yeah.
And, like, that part of my life. And she'll just be, like, overseeing the business and managing the business aspect. Which, like, right now she's my assistant. But it feels more as if she's, like, she does handle that. Because I was like, you need to fire my accountant. And she's bothered by it, but she does it. Mm-hmm. So Sissy just has like a really good business sense. But here's our biggest fight is that I'm not staying in New York forever. Yeah. So your ass is going to get on a plane and you're going to move. You're going to move. The thing is, we're not moving to like DTLA. Like we're not moving to downtown LA.
I'd actually rather commit.
You're not going to commit. I'm so glad we have this on footage because Laura was like, I'm not even going to move to New York ever. It's so dirty there. It's so expensive.
I literally never said that.
You said that.
No, you just make shit up in your head because I never said that.
Okay, but
I actually have always said I don't want to move to LA.
But we're going to be in the outskirts of LA. It's going to be like Calabasas where we have homes next to each other.
If I'm moving to California, I'm going to Malibu and I'm living on the beach.
I went to Malibu. Not all that.
You went to Nobu. That's all you went to.
Not all that. But that's the thing is like we'll be living on the beach next to each other then.
Calabasas is not on the beach.
We'll find a fucking beach for you, bro. But we're going to be living in California together because I just think that will be that I just see myself like raising a family there, settling down there. I see me moving mom out there and me running my business out there. And I would love to have like property out here and like have a New York place, but I do see it being in LA. I have a very crystal clear vision of what I see happening. And I already know that it's going to happen, that we'll be in LA together. In homes. It's not like an apartment. We'll have homes.
No, thank God. I was so worried. That wasn't my concern. I just like the city. I love the city.
Yeah, she's gonna love Calabasas too, you guys.
I don't want to own a car.
3 to 5 year thing down the line. Yeah, you're gonna have a great car.
No, but I don't want to own a car.
You're gonna love a car.
Next question, because I'm gonna get mad.
We're gonna fight, and then it's.
I don't want to move.
But she just moved to New York, you guys, like a month ago. So it is like a lot for her to think that she's going to move to California one day. And I did bring it up at dinner when it was her first dinner movie. Like she was only like one day here. And I was like, you're going to move.
One day in.
One day in. And I was like, I can't wait for us to move to California. And she's like, my bed's not even here yet, bitch. Like, shut up. But yeah, like one day you will be with me in California.
I'll be bi-coastal. Because like I don't want to live there full time.
Okay. You don't like planes. So good luck with the 6-hour flight.
Why'd you got to bring that up? Okay. Next question. You know I have flight anxiety.
Me too, you guys, but my flight anxiety is a lot better. Pop a Xanax, and you're good.
Period. All right.
Still getting anxious.
I don't know why I screenshotted this, but I like it. Do you think... Oh, wait, no. This one. Hold on. I'm going like back and forth. Hold on. Oh, how do you get over a person you never dated? Advice.
Kill them in your head.
Okay. Next question.
You actually have to act like that person's dead. How do you get over people? She's such a heartless bitch and she's so good at it. So how do you get over people? I feel like the people need to know.
I don't know. I just don't get attached to people too easily. And I don't think, like, I never imagine a, like, it sounds so bad. Like a future. Yeah. Unless it's somebody that, like, I really, like, I know right away if I really like somebody or if I don't.
Me too.
Yeah, but with you, it's like everyone. I don't like. I don't know. Like I said,
she doesn't get like as she's very like logical where I'm a dreamer and I'll be like, what about the wedding? She's like, you're literally 20 years old. There was never gonna be a wedding.
Yeah. That was never happening.
I guess she's like better at like the realistic facts. I'm big on like no contact. When you break up with someone, no fucking contact.
Yeah.
And like, what are your breakup tips? That made it look like I just did blow. I'm sorry, I don't do blow. Go on.
Are you asking me?
Yeah, what are your breakup tips? Who the fuck else am I asking?
Oh, sorry, I thought you were talking to yourself. I would say, yeah, like no contact is a good one.
Anything else? I don't know why I drank it like that. Anything else?
Yeah, I think just keeping your distance and staying busy, sticking to a schedule.
She's really so like, okay, for example, when our cousin died, she was like, I was like, are you really going back to work? And she was like, yeah. Like, just because he fucking croaked doesn't mean I'm not gonna go.
I did not say that. I did not say that.
No, she was like, I still have to keep living my life. Like, that's what I think the biggest thing is like, just keep living your life.
Yeah. You'll soon adjust. It's all about, I mean, it's just like
time.
Yeah, it's just time. Because when you're dating somebody, you're so used to talking to them every day.
And even if like you guys didn't officially date, I still think that's like a breakup. So it's just like, take your time, you know?
Take your time. Okay, Britt. Favorite sex position?
You know I don't really talk about sex on here.
Crazy.
I love to ride some dick. No, honestly, what's yours?
Okay, this wasn't like this was me just like asking the question.
If we were just like chit-chatting. Like, what was yours? What's your favorite position? Or I love doggy. I do.
Yeah, I would say doggy.
Doggy, riding. I've been fucking with missionary a little bit, but like it's a certain kind of
depends on the person.
Yeah, it depends on the person that you're fucking. But yeah,
so if you don't want to look at them,
I'm big on eye contact. Like, look at me in my soul. Yeah, you're so opposite. You're like, don't look at me.
No, it just depends on the person.
Yeah, if you're in love, are you looking them in their eyes?
Well, yeah.
Are you saying I love you? No.
Like,
this is so awkward. I am always.
You're saying it to people that like you've met after like 2 weeks. So
yeah, and I'm like, I love you too much. Okay. Go on.
Oh, I liked this one. If you weren't doing social media, what would your job be?
I'd be a surgeon for sure. Yeah. No, what the fuck would I be doing?
That's what I'm saying. Really, what would you be?
I always thought about if I'm not doing social media currently or if I was like just never doing social media in my life.
I think
I always like low-key wanted to be a writer for a sports team. Wait, hold on. Like a sports journalism major. What the fuck are they called? What the fuck are those people called?
No, you can be a sports writer.
A sports writer. I thought about that. Mm-hmm. But like realistically, what would I have done? I probably just would have dived more into like the acting scene of things. Like I just would have went straight to like auditions and stuff instead of like making money off of social media, I guess. I don't know. This just honestly feels like it was meant to be. Because I literally don't know what else I would do.
Yeah.
There's not much else.
There isn't.
No.
No.
Some of us have like one talent and mine's talking shit on the internet. And just being gorge.
Next question. Are you and Tim fighting?
Are Tim and I fighting?
Yeah.
Tim and I are always fighting. Yeah, we're always fighting, but we're always in love too at the same time.
He sent something.
How would you describe Tim and I's relationship? Tim and I, okay, this is how I would describe it. Tim and I are the exact same person in different fonts. And so we drive each other fucking insane. Like, for example,
they drive me insane.
Drive Sissy insane because Sissy's so normal and Tim and I are so over the top at all times. Like the both of us just saying the most absurd things and we'll piss each other off so much. But like currently I'm like kind of fighting with Tim about my birthday. Because I can't wait for June to be over because both of their birthdays are in June and that's all we've talked about since January. Yeah, since
I'm over it.
Has been the birthday. So like Tim and I it's Tim's birthday and then it's my birthday. We're doing a trip for my birthday. We wanted to do a conjoined birthday party. I wanted to do a birthday photo shoot together. I wanted to do the whole 9 yards. And Sissy's just like, on Sissy's birthday, she's like, just get me a cupcake and leave me the fuck alone.
That's all I want.
And like, I'm over here. No, like, we're planning our birthdays as if it's like the biggest extravaganza in the world.
Yeah, it's not even a big one. You guys aren't even turning 25.
It's 24 years old I am turning. And it's just like such a big deal. But Tim and I are currently fighting about our birthdays because like we just have, I feel like we both are just psychotic about the birthday.
Yeah, like even the other night when I was FaceTiming Tim about the bus and you're trying the bus.
Tim is getting like this party bus, but it's like low key sketch.
Okay, I don't think it's sketch.
It was just a weird. It's just
okay. The original like what he sent me on Instagram and what you sent me and said, look at this fucking bus.
Tim was just like, yeah, Tim has like no context with anything. How about Tim getting scammed though? Tim's like, I've had a past of getting scammed. And we're like,
when? He never told us this.
One time he paid $80 to tour an apartment in you don't pay to like tour apartments in New York City.
Like, who
the fuck does that?
That sounds like a good idea.
Tim sent his friend to tour the fucking apartment. Like on what planet is
and that? They didn't even answer. Like
they didn't answer. Tim got ghosted and he's like blowing the lady up like, oh, I'm gonna send the fucking police. Like, babe, you got scammed out of $80. Relax. But yeah, Tim is just not. So Tim and I are fighting about my birthday currently because he might not make it to my birthday. Here's the thing, you guys. I've offered to pay. I've offered to do whatever the fuck it takes to make sure his ass is where we're going for my birthday.
Yeah.
And he's just being an idiot.
I mean, he is going to the Galapagos.
That's okay. This is like my biggest fucking issue. Is like Tim is taking this extravagant trip to the Galapagos. Who the fuck goes to the Galapagos to begin with, right? I don't know. Tim does. So for some reason, Tim's going to the Galapagos and he's taking like probably 10 days off of work.
Yeah, he's taking 10 days off.
And we're doing my birthday. It is like a 3-day trip, you guys. It's a quick 3-day trip. And I'm making sure I'm covering the Airbnb. Everyone just has to get their asses to where we're going, right? Tim's like, I don't know if I can take off of work. Like, I've just been taking off so much recently. Because Tim will call in being hungover. Like, and he'll just won't go to work. This is like exposing too much of Tim. And he's like, I just like don't know if I can like miss any more work. And I'm like, but you can go to the fucking Galapagos for 10 days.
But then you guys are also doing the Europe thing. So like he has to take time off for that. And then he's taking time off
for his
birthday.
Here's the thing. I'll forego Europe. I'll just go with Nicole.
Like, this is exactly what I mean.
What do you mean?
Like, why do you have to go to like the extremes? Like, nobody said it's not even June yet.
It's basically June.
He just has to have somebody trade a shift.
Yeah, and that's the thing is what I don't. And then he's like texting me because we're both psychos about our birthday, and he knows this. I said like, if you don't come to my birthday, like, you're dead to me. And I don't mean that.
But you do.
But I do. And that's okay. And but he's texting me like, I'll make it for one day. Like, I know I'll make it out there. And I'm like, okay, then make it the fuck out there. Like, I'm just whatever. But so Tim and I are fighting to answer the question. We're always low-key fighting. Just about dumb things too. Next question.
Okay. If you had to pick someone to stay with you for the rest of your life, would it be Sissy or Mom?
You.
I knew it.
Mom watching this like, what?
Sorry, Mom.
It would be you. Sissy is like, and like, I'm not going to speak for you, but you're definitely like the other part of my heart.
Oh my God.
Do you think so too?
Yes.
You'd say that I'm the other part of your heart?
100%.
You actually think that?
With a small sliver for somebody else.
Abby.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck you, Abby. Anyways, no, like, you're just the other. Like, even when Mom was visiting and I was with her alone, I was like, where is Sissy? Like, when Sissy would come, my anxiety would go down and we'd be good, except when you yelled at me at Bar PD, and we'd be fine.
Why did I yell at you at Bar PD?
You were like, you're not going to go downstairs and get Mom's money from the ATM. It's
because you have a weird thing about the ATMs. It's a history. It's a history of the ATMs, to preface. She never wants to go to the fucking ATM and always makes somebody else go. So it was her turn. It was her turn to go.
Anyways, she was just like, whatever. But you are like the other part of my heart. Like, fully, if you're not here, I'm killing myself.
Vice versa, too.
Right. We have that agreement. Sorry, Mom. Love my mom to death, but it's like, Sissy's my heart.
Oh, love you.
Does she mean that?
Of course they do.
Yeah.
Okay. This kind of goes into the future. Do you plan to get married and have kids in the future? We were kind of talking about that earlier.
Do you know what's so funny? Wait, when were we talking about that earlier? Oh.
On the podcast.
About LA. Yeah. Okay, yeah. I have never been the type that's like, I need to get married. Like, I've never been. what the fuck are you looking like that for?
Are you joking? You literally said in your last relationship when you were bawling your eyes out, I was planning to be engaged by this time next year. I was like,
anyways, the delusion was kicking in.
Delusion.
I was in a toxic relationship. You think you're gonna get engaged early. Anyways, I've never been like, my life goal has never I ever said I want to be a mother?
No, but that's different than being engaged. Being married doesn't mean you have to have kids.
Yeah, like, I'm not really sold on the whole child thing. I always said this, like, I will be content. When I'm content in my career is when I will bring a child into this world. But, like, I will forever resent that child if I am not where I want to be in my career and I bring a kid into this world. And
I just think you're never going to, like...
be content with my career.
Yeah, you're always going to want to do more.
Yeah.
I feel like it's never the right time to, like, have a kid.
I agree with that. But maybe one day I'll get accidentally knocked the fuck up and I'll have to have the baby. Like, let's say I'm, like, 35 and I, like, have a child. My biggest thing is I want a life partner. I would love that. But I also feel like I have a great circle around me that I'm not, like, desperately like, oh, I need to get married.
Yeah.
And kids are just really not that big of a deal to me. But making this career happen and, like, all my goals and dreams, like, I will die doing that.
Yeah.
Period.
Do
you feel like you want to get married? Like, who the fuck are you going to marry, though?
I don't know. Hopefully I meet my soulmate soon.
You think you're going to?
I'm hoping by November.
By November? Yes. By November, I knew she needs to have a soulmate. No, yes. I get that. I feel that in my soul.
Okay.
Because, like, her soulmate is, like, a part of my soulmate, too.
Yeah.
Because, like, we're always together. Mm-hmm. So, like, even this morning.
Your new mans is going to be sick of me.
Mans is going to be so... Like, we were all working together this morning. Like,
yeah, we just met.
They just met, but, like, she's always with me. So, like, whoever you bring into this world, and even with your ex, love him. Not really. But, yeah, I'm like, he felt like my brother. A little too close, actually.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, he did call you before you broke, like, he broke up.
Can we tell that story? Her ex called me before he broke up with her to be like, Livi, should I do this? And I was like, absolutely.
Yep.
And then I didn't warn her because I didn't know how.
Did not warn me. I had no warning whatsoever.
No, but I think it's better that way.
This is a long time ago, by the way.
A long time ago. Yeah. Now I would warn you.
Yeah. I don't know if I would warn you. I don't know. That's like...
Right?
That's a shitty position to put somebody in.
100%. So, like, he's such a fucking asshole for that. But, like...
There's just, like, no brain cells.
0 brain cells. Genuinely stupid. And it just is... I can't even. Like, yeah. So, that's a really difficult... I don't think you should tell me if someone's like, oh, he's going to break up.
I don't think anybody would tell me. I don't think one of your... I'd be like...
Nobody would.
No.
Because I'd burn someone's house, like, their house down.
Yeah. And then somehow it would become my fault. Mm-hmm. So, like... If I hear anything, hey, I need an opinion about this about your sister, I'm hanging up the phone.
Hang up the phone.
Hanging up the phone.
Unless it's buying my wedding ring, forget it.
Yeah, unless it's like a good thing. If it's a bad thing, blocked.
Hey, I cheated. Kill him.
Yep.
Because then I'll blame Sissy. I'll be like, you let him cheat?
Somehow it's always my fault.
You let him fuck a bitch?
All right. What's the best and worst thing about living in New York City?
The best thing I would say is just everyone that's here and the energy. Like, I have you here. I have Tim here. I have Liv. I have Zoe. I have so many of my best friends here. And the worst thing, though, would be my apartment. I don't like my apartment.
It's a 5-floor walk up.
It's a 5-floor walk up. I'm just outgrowing it very quickly. Because, like, I just have so much fucking stuff. And I just feel like it's cluttered. And I'm just, yeah.
It's a lot of shit.
That's the only thing. And then it's just like, I've gotten used to the prices. At first, the prices are like a shock. You're like, wait, what the fuck? Because shit is expensive.
So
but I've gotten a little too used to it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jaden likes Nessa.
Jaden likes Nessa.
He likes Nessa. Oh, how to scope men on dating apps. Livy's in Raya jail.
I'm in Raya prison.
She's never getting out.
They will not let me on Raya.
It's so weird because all of her friends are on Raya. And
all of my friends, except me and my other friend, like, we're both in Raya jail. Which means, like, they're like, we could have as many referrals like, or whatever.
I feel like I could get on Raya.
You could get on. I told you to download. She would get on Raya immediately. Me? I'm in Raya prison. And I have, like, recommendations or, like, referrals from, like, some of the biggest people. So it's like...
You must have pissed off the wrong person.
I must have pissed somebody off. But I'm in Raya jail.
Yeah.
That's fine, because I found my soulmate elsewhere. It's me, bitch. But
back to the dating apps,
Dating apps. I personally hate a dating app. So
Same.
I just like to scope men out on there. I just feel like, honestly, it's just stalking their Instagram. Like, get their Instagram as quick as possible and stalk the shit out of them. That's my biggest advice.
Okay.
We'll do 2 more questions. 2 to
3.
Good.
Mama's tired.
Mama didn't even like.
No, I'm just hungry.
Mama is hungry too.
Yeah. Okay. How to be okay with being alone, relationship-wise?
I love to throw myself into my work. That really helps me, or something that I'm passionate about in general. And just focusing on the goals and dreams that I have for myself and doing everything I can to achieve those, I think is really important to me. And then I would say having a good group of friends around you, super important. And just like remember that you're not going to take the bare minimum from anybody and you're not going to be treated like shit from anybody. So like I'd rather be alone than be with somebody who doesn't know and appreciate and accept and honor my worth. Period. How are you good with being alone? Because you've been single for like 12 years.
Why are we interviewing me?
Oh my, your life is too hard. Well, how
I'm a private person.
Alone? She's so private.
I'm so private. Very, very private.
And then there's me, like,
I know.
Dick that I just.
What was the question?
How are you okay with being alone? Not you looking like that. You literally.
I'm just like, keeping busy. I don't know. I like being alone. I love
being alone.
Like, I enjoy myself way too much.
I agree. I'm like my own best friend. I just sit and laugh with myself, which actually sounds really fucked up.
I mean that's a good thing though. Like,
no, but at this, yeah,
I like doing everything like alone.
I love being alone. I love my alone moments. Like even tonight, I'm so excited to be alone.
We're going out.
Okay, I'm going out. No, I am going out.
Are you going out?
I'm going out. But Sunday, don't reach me.
Sunday?
I need to be alone.
I know. I have a Bumble BFF date.
No free ads.
Right.
Wait, with who? Who's the bitch?
Let
me scope her out.
Hope she doesn't listen.
Why are you meeting new friends?
I knew you would say this.
But why are you I gave you a friend group.
I know, but I like.
You think they're also emotionally unstable? Because same.
No, they're so fucking crazy.
Like emotionally unstable, fucked up men.
I love them all though.
Love them to death. But like,
yeah,
bring a new bitch in. No new friends though. What happened to that saying?
I never said that saying.
I've always said.
I never said that.
What happened to no new friends?
Never said that.
I really would love for this to happen. It's like, I thought this was going to happen with Sissy's roommate and it didn't. Actually, fuck you, Caitlin. Anyways.
Livi,
okay,
cut that out.
Okay, no. No, Caitlin loves everybody but me on TikTok. Like, Caitlin loves Nicole. Loves all my other TikTok friends. Besides, she's like, who's your sister? I would love for Sissy to meet like a mega fan.
No, this is exactly what she keeps saying. She's like, anytime I like talk about anybody, like she always says, "Are they a fan of me?"
Yeah.
What if they were a mega fan of me?
Do they love my TikToks or what? Because I know Sissy would be so annoyed. Like she would actually hate her life. Yeah.
Okay. Honestly, that was pretty much the end of the questioning. If you want one more,
I want one more.
Okay. How do you overcome social anxiety? To end it, last question.
You just have to do it. Like, I fucking hate going. There's certain things I don't love to do. And I just realized you just have to do them. Like, remember when I had to go to that one event and I didn't get a +1 and I wanted to.
She lost her fucking mind.
Okay, not because I didn't get a +1, just because I didn't want to go alone. I'm not out here like.
So because you didn't get a +1.
I just didn't want to go alone. Like, I don't like influencer events to begin with. I think they're fucking weird and I don't like them.
Me and Tim are always trying to get the invite.
Tim, oh my God. Tim and Sissy would like kill someone to be on Tart Island. Me could give us.
We were like, this is so unfair.
No, and I'm like, I could care less. Like, Tim's like, well, why weren't you invited? Like, your management needs to do something about that. And I'm like, my management knows I don't like events. And if they asked me to go to Tart Island, I'd be like, we'll consider. We'll think about that.
I know. And sorry, Tim, but she would bring me first. That would be another fight.
Do you know who I said I would probably bring? What?
Who?
Like, if I was honest, like, who do you think Nicole.
That's not fair.
Why?
Because she can get invited herself.
I know. And then I'd bring you. Then you'd be my first.
Sorry,
option.
Tim.
Yeah, Tim, I don't know why you would think it's you. You can't even show face at my birthday. I don't know if you could take off of work.
Exactly. You can take off work for Tart Island.
Yeah, Tim's like,
he would.
No, Tim would. Because Tim would be in everyone's TikTok. Yes.
He would quit.
He would quit his job to be at Tart Island. And I'm over here like, I don't really even want to go to Tart Island, you guys. I don't know. It's just like not my thing. Like events and stuff are just not. That's not the part of my job that I love the most at all.
Yeah.
How do you get over
What?
How do you get over social anxiety?
I drink.
Okay, no, that's like not a good. That's like not a good.
I drink a lot.
She's a drunk. All right. Any other questions that you personally had? We're 3 years, so like, do you have a big question for the 3-year anniversary?
What's the end goal?
The end goal is to sell Midday Matcha for quadruple millions. Wait, what
Really?
the fuck is... No, not to sell it, but like I would love to be Spotify exclusive. I think that'd be like a huge goal. Which is actually very, like, I think can be very achievable.
Yeah.
Spotify exclusive.
If you can say it.
If I can say it.
If you can even say it.
Stuttering. So, like, sign a deal with Spotify that I'd like to keep, like, under wraps and stuff and still own the IP to all of this. That's, like, something I was talking with my management about is, like, owning the IP to Midday Matcha.
Mm-hmm.
But basically just, like, growing a huge following.
Yeah.
That I've done that, but more podcast-wise in the sense of, like, I just want this to feel like everyone's safe space. I think that's more important than any number Spotify can give me. And I meant that. And I meant that with my soul. And I did. Do you think I need media training?
Yes.
Okay, fuck you.
Then why ask?
Okay. Anyways, guys, that is it for this week's episode. Happy 3 years of Midday Matcha.
Woo!
We are so excited. And all right, if you guys want more of me, you can follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube at She Is Livi. Emphasis on the YouTube. Subscribe on YouTube because that's where it's like, that's where I got verified on YouTube.
Woo!
YouTube came through and said verification for this bitch. So yes, we love YouTube. Love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Comment down below how gorgeous Sissy is. And follow Sissy on TikTok at Sissy in the City. All right. Love every single one of you. Have a great day, night, evening. All right. I need to pose for the thumbnail. Okay.
Oh my God. Why didn't you tell me my pants look like this, Livi? No.
Okay. All right. Bye, guys. All right. That's
Toodles.
a wrap.